Hello, today I am walking through a small town in the Isle of Skye, known as Kyleakin. So watch and listen. Okay, let's go. So Kyleakin is a small town on the east coast of the Isle of Skye, right next to the Skye Bridge, which I think you can see. So it is a very small town. There isn't much here. There is Backpackers, which is like a very small and cheap hotel which you can book a room for the night if you are travelling. I didn't stay there. I stayed at a proper hotel. But backpackers are really good if you are with a large group of young people and travelling and you want to save some money. Usually they have bunk beds rather than full beds to fit as many people in as possible. So yes, also the bar is there. It is called Saucy Mary, which I will explain to you soon. Now the weather is not very nice today. This is typical Scottish weather. It is raining, but it doesn't look like it is raining. The rain just sits in the air, and without realising it, you get soaked. So you can see on my glasses, the rain just sits on you. It's as if you walk through the rain and it isn't even falling. This is very typical of Scotland. Yes, so the scenery around here is really nice. I'll cross the road to show you the Strait of Kyleakin, which is the channel which runs between the Isle of Skye and the mainland of Scotland. So here, so you can see the Skye Bridge. That is the main part of the bridge, and then there is a small island which actually has a lighthouse on it, which you cannot see, and then a smaller part of the bridge over there which connects to the mainland of Scotland. And then over here you start to see the mountains which are on Skye. Those aren't the main mountains. The main mountains are the Kyleakin Mountains, which I talk about in another video. I will put the link below, so make sure to watch it. It is really interesting. So yes, this is like a port town, so you can see all the boats. Most of these are sailing boats, but also I'll show you down here there are a lot of fishing boats as well. So yes, the town is quite small. There isn't much here, but there are quite a lot of tourists which have travelled to Skye. A lot of people have came up from England to stay on the Isle of Skye. And actually, I don't know if you will see any. In fact, behind me, yes, there are camper vans which people have driven up to Skye. So they actually stay in their camper vans overnight. Now, personally, I don't like camper vans. I think they clog up the road, which means they make the roads really busy and cause traffic jams, so you have to drive really slow everywhere because they are quite slow and big, so difficult to overtake. And also people who stay in camper vans, let me just look for traffic, there are no cars here. Also, people who stay in camper vans do not stay in hotels, so they don't pay to the local economy. But that is my personal opinion. I also saw people sitting outside their camper van drinking from cans of beer, whereas there are a lot of nice pubs in the local area which you can go to and buy a beer there, which is what I did. But like I said, that is my personal opinion. So I am here in the bay, and you can see there are a lot of fishing boats behind me. Now, yesterday, I will go and have a closer look, but yesterday I went to a local seafood restaurant. It is a takeaway, so you don't sit in, you buy your food and they give it to you and you take it away and eat it elsewhere. But it was a seafood restaurant and the owner was a local fisherman, or is a local fisherman, and he catches his own fish, and him and his grandmother fry up the fish and make really nice seafood. And I got monkfish scampi and chips, and I love scampi. And I covered it in tartar sauce, which is like mayonnaise with pickles through it, and that tastes really nice with fish. I really recommend it. So yes, you can start to see all of the fishing boats. Well, that is a sailing boat just behind us. We will have a closer look. And also there are some interesting things to see up here, and the landscape is stunning. It is so nice. Last night I came down here by myself. I took a few pictures which I will show you here. And yes, so the sun was setting down behind the bridge, the Skye Bridge, and the sky was purple, and all of the mountains around here were purple as well, and it was really nice. It was very tranquil, which means very quiet and peaceful, because I came down here and everyone else in the town were in the pubs or their camper vans drinking. So I don't know if you can see much. I don't think there are any fish, but usually, I believe so, they would put the catch in these baskets and bring them ashore. Maybe I am not a fisherman. But yes, so we are starting to see some of the local scenery now. So you can see there is a castle. That is the remains or the ruins of a castle. and I am going to explain to you all about that castle and a little bit of its history as well. In a moment I will make my way to the end. Also, there is a shipwreck around the corner, which I will show you in a second as well. So yes. Now, there are fishermen on their boats, and I guess they were up and out of bed a lot earlier than me, because they have to get up very, very early and get prepared for the day. You can see them working over there and over there as well. I don't really know what they are doing, but they are doing something. Okay, I am going to walk down to the end and talk about the castle. Now I am at the end of the pier, and the views are stunning. You can see all the way down the channel to the mainland. Up here you can see the hills on the Isle of Skye, and over there is actually a shipwreck in the cove. And behind me is the ruins of Castle Moyle. Now, supposedly in the 15th century, a Norwegian princess lived in the castle, and her nickname is Saucy Mary, the same name as the pub in town. And supposedly there was a toll for all the boats that would go down the channel past the castle. A toll is like a payment you have to make to pass. And to stop boats passing our castle without paying the toll, the princess would have a chain connected from the castle all the way to the mainland. And once a ship paid the toll, the chain would be removed. And to say thank you, the princess, so Saucy Mary, would actually lift her top and show her breasts to all of the people on the boat. Now, this is the story of Saucy Mary. Maybe it is true, I don't know, but it is quite funny. So yes, this was Kyleakin. It is a typical little town in the islands of Scotland. It is really nice, and I would recommend anyone to come to the Isle of Skye and to see this town. There are a lot of interesting things happening, especially down in the port. There are a lot of boats and fishermen working and interesting things to see, and the scenery is amazing. So yes, thank you for watching and for listening, and I will see you soon. Bye!